All right, we're back in it. It's exactly 8 o'clock in the morning. I think this is the second video I've made for this game. Again, this is not a tutorial or a how-to. It's just kind of documenting my process as I work on this game. I will explain some things as I go along, but generally it's just me working with a few interjections. So I have the world map, at least a little mock-up of it. We have movement, we have collision. You can see they bump into it. We have a little town, which we can't go into yet. I have a sketch for the menu, the field menu. Probably modify that a bit today. Also added some things to the battle. We have our party members. We have these boxes for the data, and they update and move around. All right, so I'm just gonna get started. Strength, agility. This will be where the equipment goes. I need to make custom buttons for that, but this will take up that space better. Strength. I need to add like a spirit. I might swap these. It's gonna go on the pants. That's gonna be a longer value, and I'm gonna need this space. Baby. Strength, agility. So after HP, I need let's go to spirit. It's really got jacked up here. We can get rid of one of these spacers now. This one, let's try getting rid of that. There we go. No, it's a little bit off. I got rid of the wrong spacer. I think is what's happening. Yeah, it's the problem with this grid container. It's a bit confusing. I think we do need to get rid of this first spacer, and then after before torso. After torso. This is some quality content here. Do we need like 2 here? XP to next needs to be pants. Then this needs to be where torso is. What is going on? This is so before defense. HP. Oh man, this got so jacked up. Let's go back to before I deleted that spacer. I think so. After spirit, we need to do helm, and then MP. Defense torso. XP to next. I mean, this is so. This isn't even like what you're seeing now. Don't do this. It's so bad. I just couldn't figure out a better way to display this data. because I want it to be interactive, and so it kind of needs to be a grid container. It's just organizing it like this is totally obnoxious. But we're gonna get it. It's just gonna take a little bit longer. Of course, this will be a total pain in the butt if I ever need to change the order, but whatever. We could also just change the text on these. I think that's the way to go. I'll try and stick with it. So XP to next needs to be XP. XP to next needs to come after pants. Boots. There, I got it back. That wasn't too bad. Class. All right. Yeah, I think I'll worry about finishing that one later. Items we could do. Menu sub window. So this is going to be all right, cool. And I think for items, I'll just duplicate that. We don't need these special buttons. Button. I think these are just going to be regular buttons, like. It's going to be I guess I could do 3. Let's see what that gives us. Gives us 18. That's a good number. I want to change the drawing on this. I do that, yeah. Really what I need is these buttons to expand. Okay, that's not doing it. I get this guy to expand. It does it that way, but then these buttons, what are they? How are they behaving? I guess we could just change this to 2 columns, and let's get rid of some buttons. Oh, yeah, that messes that up. I think what we want to do is keep that default. All of these we're going to give a minimum width. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And then we also want these to be left aligned. What I'll probably end up doing is making an item button with those, but that's all right. I probably want this to be reusable for the battle. I'm trying to keep the UI consistent everywhere. Yeah, let's call this item button. I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna get rid of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll call this items menu. I want this whole thing. Or maybe we make a modified one that has scrolling, and that way it doesn't block the enemies. I think I like that better. So we can put it, for example, I can copy this into battle. Let's look at this. So we have options down there. You want an H box for that? No. Yeah, we do, because its size needs to be in relation to that. So options goes in there. I'm going to paste this just temporarily. We need this to be the bottom. So it'll be like that. That looks just about right. Call this menus. And we don't need the stats. We just need the items menu, which I'm going to cut. We're going to make that a separate scene. Just a little bit cleaner. And also I changed out the switches in my... What's going on here? Oh, this needs to be in a scroll container. Let me stay focused here. Also, it needs to be in that. I don't want a scroll bar, I want a scroll container. And these guys go in there. There you go. Obviously, need to get rid of that. Let's go ahead and do that now. Go to our theme. Scroll container. Damn ya. Or do I just need the bar? I don't do this. It's probably these. No? Okay. So I think just for all of these, we just want to make it empty. Yeah, see how that went away. So I'm just putting an empty. I think I could. That's all right. Can I copy that? No. It's just like a super minor optimization so that we're not creating all these different ones. We're just using the same empty style box. I don't know if it matters, but I'm fine with that. So that gets rid of that bar. And if we click on this and hit follow focus, we want to disable horizontal for now. And then, like, just to test it out, if I go to battle, let's get a reference to that items menu. And scratch my eye. Instead of that, we just do like items dot button focus, and I'll take that out for now. And did I set it up as a menu? Yeah, that all looks good. And if we run battle, it should focus onto the first item. Yeah, I updated where the options are, so we just have to update that path. Okay, you can't tell because they're all the same, or it's just not working. So let me modify that. Let's go to these. Save that, run battle. Just trying to demonstrate what's happening here. See, it is scrolling. It'll make more sense when you actually have items in here. So I think, so this is not the, that's just the window default, okay. Let's call this sub. um, maybe we give the sub menu a script. No. I'm going to try getting rid of that. See, it's all about reusability, people. So, cool. Looks like it's the same. I can save that. We can see it in the field GUI. Yeah, cool. For now, I'll leave items as the default. Now in battle, we want to go and replace that. Yeah, good. So that way it's the same menu. It's just we'll call different things based on whatever we need. Do like oh, that's why I need this to be reusable. Just gonna take this. This is now gonna be menu. And then it's a little redundant, but we don't have spells yet, so I'm just gonna hit that. And I think that's it for now. We have those three. These will just be regular buttons. We can enable quit. And so we can do that, for example. We give that a class. Gives us some extra functionality. Menu sub, menu window, dot show status. to make sure all these are enabled now. Oops. Oh, okay. And this is incorrect. We want to do the showing up here. Otherwise, sorry, my monitor just popped off for a second. I gotta wait. I think instead of that, do like, first off, we do need this activated. If current menu, do like if not menu, churn. Also, actually, if not menu, watch this will be clear. Just do null. So up here, or no, I'm sorry, we don't need to do that again. What we do is down here, if current menu. Yeah, that's a lot simpler. Cool. So we can clear it. We go back to our field GUI, clear. So if it's on save or load, anything that's not these, it should hide it. But keep the window showing, just hiding the content. See? And then when we press on any of, like I can quit, but run it again, we'll see our save function in the printout. So now we need to get, when we press, we don't want to show it, we want to go to it. And so this would be like focus. It's a little bit lengthy, and really these are all going to be the same. Spells. So we delete that. Need to make that function. And do this down here. If current menu, we want to do it'll just save the spot automatically because that's how our menus work. Right, it's all about keeping the functionality separate. And there you go. You can see how this would work. If I back out, it's not going back. I have to figure out why that's not happening. See, when I press back, it should be going to the previous. So I'm just going to print levels. And that should help us. All right, we're not getting levels at all. It's possible we're not adding anything to levels. Let's see if we're getting it. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know why is taking that input. Okay, our menu's listening for that. I don't remember doing that. Oh. Yeah, that's a problem. That's smart. So I had it handled in the menu before. Now we're just not getting anything. Try reload. I guess we could have the menu handle that. And then the menus would have to listen for the menu to be closed. See if it works in battle. See, it works there. Oh, we don't need items to show up until we press on that. So we have to add that functionality to battle. So we don't get the reference to items now. It's going to be sub menu. And that fixes that. This is now going to be show items. I think we also need to make sure that we're showing. No, not necessarily. I have to run the battle. All right, so we're doing that, but we're not focusing on it. We have to do. that works. We're just not hiding. And then here, I think when we, on options focused, something like that. That probably has to stay out. Oh, I want to go back. I think it's menus handling that, so we want to do button focus. It shouldn't be going to the top one though. Let's see if that is getting called. Let's take a look at that. It's the only spot we're changing index. But it keeps reverting to 0. I don't understand that. Could be in here. The math could be messed up. I don't know. Make a note. Yeah, I don't think we want to do that menu anymore. But I think we do need to call that. Instead, we can connect it up here. This is also incorrect. I don't even know if I'm using that, but or no, in menus equals so we're back to the menu handling that. I think that's probably better. Keeps it more contained. Button focus on menu closed. Okay, so we're not doing this here anyway. If okay, should fix that. I still have this. Let's get rid of that. Oh yeah, it did not work on that. It did not. It worked the first time. Okay. For some reason, that's getting called a bunch. Maybe let's do this. I think realistically, each menu should probably not be handling that. In the first place, and that could be an issue. Yeah, it's like it's already broken now. Because I think the wrong menu's getting that. So we need to make sure that if not menu is focused, I think down here we want to do that looks good. It's still not working. Let's go up here and see who's getting it. Menu item. So it's the right menu getting it. So let's see what the problem is here. We're running this code. If levels.back equals menu, well, that's the problem. It's telling us it's status, but it's not. Oh no, we are in status. But menu items is getting that code. Interesting. Seems like this code, need to make sure is at the very top. So now no one's getting it. Of course, why would they? Let's see. Oh, no, this is wrong. If we're focusing on that has to be true. Man, this script is messy. Let's do it down here. There we go. That should be the spot. That's what she said. Okay. Looks good. I don't know. Okay. I think we're cooking with gasoline, as my father used to say. Just test it. So we still have that indexing issue. Which, if I print n, we'll be able to see what's going on here, maybe. Where the hell is index getting reset? That's what I want to know. What the H? We're setting it. Oh my gosh. What the H, I say. Where are we printing name? We don't need that. I don't get it, and it's a minor. I mean, it's definitely something I would want to fix. See, button focus should be defaulting to the last index. Let's do this. See, it's one for it's one before we call button focus. All right, that's progress. So let's look at button focus and see what's going on. Clamp N, get buttons count. Get child count. Let's look at the, yeah, that I know exactly the problem. It needs to be, there we go. That's how you debug, people. And I think there's another print. I don't need that anymore. Beautiful. And just for, just to be safe, I'll check it in battle too. But we should be good. Beautiful. Let's see, how long are we? An hour? I'm gonna take just a quick break, I think. I'll still be at the computer probably. Just need to get a little drink. I'll throw this up. Oh man. Ugh. Hey baby. Okay. That's good. Now what? Oh, we need to actually make items in the inventory. Squeaky chair. It's gonna be. This will make the item first. So I want to redo how I handle items. No. Power. Cost. Type. Do I want type in here? Probably. Zero. We're going to do the new types. Symbol. With full. And like key. Something like that, and then we can have subtypes. Like slots. So we'll have like I don't know, I'll come back to that part. There's got to be a better way to do this, but it doesn't take too long to set up. Oh, I was saying earlier. Actually, that makes me think of number. I changed out the switches in my keyboard, and I gave it a good cleaning. Got clicky switches now. Feels a lot better to type on than the linear. All right, so we have that. Now in our data, we can start making our items. Okay, do this. Now let's keep them together. So we'll have like healing herb. Oh, this has to be lowercase. Oops. So type would be I don't know. Let's do this. Or should I use inheritance? Let's give that a shot. Let's make a new folder. Plus items. And we're gonna make, can I extend it from here? No. It's gonna be a new script. Item consumable. So we'll inherit from item. We open that up, it's already got that. We can do class name item consumable. What's wrong? File not found. I'm going to copy that, or actually we're going to duplicate this, call this item equipable. And what was the other one? I'll do key items later. Yeah, let's get equipable. And yeah. So now we don't have to put type there. Delete that. I think we have to do like, so we still need, I forget exactly how this works. So we can be like super and send through power and cost. Try that. No, they can be separate. I'm going to rename this item base. And then that way I'm less inclined to make the, like we don't want to call item.new and we don't want to call item.base.new. And it'll make sense as I progress here. So types can stay there. Item base, that's fine. Then we do type equals types dot consumable. I don't even know if we need that because we have the class name. But we'll keep that for now. So I'm going to copy that for equipable. This is going to be equipable. So all items will share this stuff and whatever else we put in there. But then we're going to have different functionality for the equipable and stuff. I think that makes sense. Because on equipment, we want to have other other attributes that are impacted by the equipment, right? When you put it on, it's not just a standard like healing item where we know it's going to heal, or a hurt item where it's going to hurt. So I'm not doing quantities for now. All right, so we're set up there, I'm pretty sure, and then we can do like healing herb. New, and let's be like 25 and 8. All right, so that's our first item. Now our inventory, do I want that to be shared or per character? I think just for simplicity's sake. And we're going to need to make an inventory class. Maybe we can supply the items. Get there. Also, we need to copy how we do that in Battle Actor, which I think is just that. Yeah. And then we need to make our inventory. So I'll probably just put with the items. Change that in the code. I don't think we're duplicating inventories right now. That's fine. For item in items. Just make it empty. Make that. Let's return an item. I think that'll work. Let's just look at Battle Actor. Don't have texture. This should work. And the inventory, we're duplicating it. Do I have to do? If we're not, Yeah, if we're not duplicating the items, I can just send over that array. Let's print. Let's give inventory that. River. So we should see that down here. Yep, that's our item. Oh, we could even print just like 0.name. Should see healing herb. Okay, that's not working. So we're not calling this. Beautiful. So I don't need that. So we put a few of those. And just to clean this up, we can do it like this. We give them, say, 5 healing herbs. And now we want to be able to load that into the items menu, which, did I not give it a script yet? Does menu have anything like that? No, so I think we'll extend this. Menu items. Yeah, I think we want it with the items. See, then it's always going to be up with menu. And load. I mean, if we only have one shared inventory, then for now we would just need to do some connections here. Oh. Updated. That should be fine. And so we have get items, we have. Do I need the item reference with a name? I guess it doesn't really matter. And wait, do I need that? We can try it. It's gonna be this. don't know if we need to really return it because they already have a reference to it. This is just the items.append. Let's do a validity check. That's a bit better. So we can get items, we can add them. Well, that doesn't really work. We need the item. I guess we need the index. Okay. That's a good song. Just came on. Let's clean that up a bit. Simplify that. So the main thing is why it's still called items menu. I have to update the scene name. Keep it consistent. I think I probably want to keep these for moving items around so you can have empty spaces, but it'll be limited to this size. That's what I'm thinking for now. So it'd be like for button in children, if but we have to get the items. What to do range? Equals okay, now we need to get the item. What I get at. Let's take a look at these. Is there really no function to get at an index? I mean, I guess you don't need it. Plus an n? Or no, if n. Just curious what my array functions are. That's alright. Back to inventory. Also, we return null. Since return item base. So back up to menu items. We need to go for I. And I think we do button.text equals item.name if item else blank. And honestly, I think that'll work. Beautiful. On a null value, let's see, buttons container's not set. Okay, that's easy fix. I don't know why that got changed, but alright, something. We're having issue with menu focus again. Alright, we had that working. We were so close. Alright, so that's working. That looks fine. Those look alright. I guess I have to go back to up here. No. Up here. Let's see what's going on. Field menu top. So something's getting free. What is that? Oh, that's because we're restarting. Menus needs to clear, I think, every time it enters the tree. Or tree. I guess we do enter tree. Let's see if that works. I don't know if auto loads leave the tree though. Let's try that. to press it twice the first time. Okay, let's print levels in both again. This is always fun. Alright, cool. I don't know why I have to press it twice. Oh, maybe... because we're not deactivating the previous one. I don't like this logically. So when the focus is exited, if it's false. So menu items, why are you... Okay, that's... It should not be enabled. Does that work? Let me just restart. That's why. It's ready, wasn't getting called. We have to call super. That's different from Godot 3. Let's see. Now we're back, baby. When I hit escape, when we are all cleared, rid of those. So if in menus, else, we want to do that. the field GUI is going to connect to that. I'm going to put this up top. It's like having my connections at the very top. We want to hide. That way when I'm at the last, when I back out of the top menu, yeah, we exit out. Beautiful. Alright. We're starting to have a real role-playing game. Let's get rid of those printings. I think that's on button. Enable focus. Alright. So those are in good shape. This we'll keep working on. Yeah, we're going to need to work on this stuff. Now, I know that items... We do need this one open. We need this to update whenever the inventory is updated. But for that, it's going to be... Sorry. Probably just call this like... So, I forgot I wanted to add a description bar underneath this. Check this out. This is going to need to be a VBox. This needs to fill. And where's that wrong? Yeah, sorry, that's wrong. Just duplicate. The VBox needs to be here. So this is going to break a lot of things, but I want this to fill. I'm going to duplicate that. Fill this top. And then this does not need a scroll. Just going to get a label. Change this. And I might remove separation. This does need a bit more. See what that looks like. That looks pretty good. And it's a label. Such wow. What am I even writing? Alright, that looks pretty okay. I might give it just a little bit more. Then we're clipping into that. We'll see how that looks. So, let me pause description. Window. Name. Window. We have to update the references here. Not too bad. At the bottom. I want to give it a script. um, let's look at that window default. Alright, so oh, that's why it needs to be separate. Okay. Oh, it's right up here. And update fill in. I think we do want to clip text. If needed, we could even make like an automatic horizontal scroll. Menu items. Then the submenu window can handle when we update the description. No, that's wrong. Description. Wrong. We're going to need to get the item from that button. Item base. That right here. Make sure we update the inherited ones. On data, do something like this. Now we go there. We want to see those descriptions showing up. Okay, on a null value. That's because I updated that. Let's do it here. So as far as I can tell, I only really need it once, so I don't need it at a top level. Okay. We do if item. I make a nice function like set text. So I also want to call this up the beginning. It stays there until we select an item. It's not updating though. So let's see if we're getting here. Oh, that's why. Let's make key. And we want key to be equal to this. And then we can use in here. It's just constant problem solving, guys. That's what it's like making games. I can't even find, what am I in? Submenu window, and then we're going to do button.key. That way the item button doesn't have to store the item itself. We can just get the key from that button since we're keeping it in the item now. Oh, because we don't have the item. Okay, that method, yeah, I didn't think that through. Well, maybe these do need to store that, or what we can do is see. The data dot. We call it find at. I just hate that. Get it index. Let's use that. And the item, I don't know if we need the key to be stored in the item, but it's fine either way. We have the formatting. This needs to be get at index. Not terrible. All right, so we're still not getting that. We need to look at this, see what's happening. Print item. Let's print item index. Get it index. Let's see what's wrong there. If n is less than items that size. If n is less than items that size. Let's see what's going on there. It could be an issue with the return type. So let's see, it's returning that. Damn it. It's because of that inheritance. I can't specify the type. I hate that. So anywhere I'm returning that, we just need to remove that. And then I can also get rid of that. Okay, that was not the problem. Is it because we're typing that? Oh, duh, Hamilton, come on. Come on now. We just have to do that. Duh. Alright, so we're getting the item. Oh, we never did this. Let's need to do this. Oh, we're so close. So close. We have to reload. Oh my lord. Hey, it's saying there's an item. description's not getting set. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to that. I'm doing inheritance. So we're gonna have to reload, and I think we'll be able to actually put these back, which is very nice. Okay, that's fine. Let's see how it clears. Beautiful. Interesting. So I don't know why it's not scrolling. Oh no, we'll have to look into that. Let's check it out in battle. Yeah, it's like locked to 8 buttons. Let's see. Weird. It's possible I'm limiting the scroll amount. I don't know. Let's see if it works without the description window. I could just be throwing things off. Weird. It's not the description window. Status menu items. I'll have to come back to that one. I'm about ready for a break. That's pretty good progress. We got a lot of the UI stuff done. Just a shame about the scrolling. I'll do one last test. Just going to completely remove that. We'll see if that fixes the scrolling. Just get rid of that. Although it's going to break because it's going to try and access that. We just need to cover that stuff. Weird. Let's. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, that's definitely. It has all the items. And they're visible. What we can do is print. That's a weird bug. Because we had the scrolling working before, because I remember going from top to bottom and seeing all of those. Baby, stop. Stop. Stop it. Get away from that. I'm about ready for breakfast. Why can it not see? Check something. We can. Could be an issue with my menu script. It might be disabling if there's no text on it. Watch, I bet you if we go to menu items. And I'm not really worried about changing the code right now. I think that's fine as a little placeholder. All right, I think I'm going to leave off from there. Let me know if you have any questions, and good luck making whatever game you're making. Just keep in mind, this is not a tutorial. It's not a how-to. So I'm not really trying to get too in depth, but I will try to help you. Um, if you're trying to recreate certain things. So yeah, totally. Feel free to ask anything, and yeah, good luck again. All right, I'll see you next time.